You might not know about the surprising truth about private practice dietitians. And in today's video, I'm going to share these secrets. Now, maybe you've heard of some myths about private practice dietitians, but you're just not sure what's true. I want to validate that that's probably true, that you have all these preconceived notions about a private practice dietitian because, well, there aren't that many of them, right? And registered dietitians, there's about 100,000 of them in America, according to CDR. And of those 100,000, I've seen statistics that show only 30,000 are employed that have a job, and only up to 6 to 8% of those 30,000 own their own business. So there's not that many private practice dietitians. So it would make sense that it feels like a secret, and there's a lot of myths going around about what it looks like to be a private practice dietitian because there are so few of us. Now, we are growing. We have a ton of alumni, and the goal is to be able to grow the field of business owners so that you can create that freedom and flexibility, enjoy the body of work, and you can create that legacy by overcoming the challenges that it takes to be an entrepreneur. The first surprising truth about private practice dietitians would be those stereotypes. Now, we're going to start with the easy ones, the less emotional stereotypes, and that might be the brick and mortar. So if you're thinking private practice dietitian, you're probably thinking of an insurance-based brick and mortar dietitian because that's what's been around the longest in private practice land. Taking insurance is probably what most of you know of when you think of a private practice dietitian because that's traditional, right? An in-person office, taking insurance, maybe in a group setting, maybe in a solo practice. And I want you to know that being a private practice dietitian has evolved a lot. And that's not the only way that you can be a private practice dietitian. Heck, a successful private practice dietitian. You can be a cash pay private practice dietitian. You can be also combine cash pay and insurance. And as you know, you can be virtual or hybrid. Maybe you want an office, but you don't want to be in the office 5 days a week. You only want to be in the office 2 days a week. So there's a lot of flexibility with how you can create that role for you as a private practice dietitian. The second myth would be insurance only, right? That in order to be a private practice dietitian, they only take insurance. And I want to reveal the surprising truth about private practice dietitians, and that's that they also take cash pay. Even insurance-based dietitians take cash pay. So I don't know that we have statistics on this, but I can say that cash pay and insurance, they're often balanced together. And then the more emotional stereotype would be that we are the food police. I know when I was younger and when I worked in a clinical job, this was so frustrating that when I would meet people in the hospital or even outside the hospital, they would assume that I'm some type of food police and that I was going to monitor everything they ate and that I cared deeply about what they were eating and how much they were eating. And I don't know if you can relate, but that's kind of frustrating. So comment below if that's ever happened to you. So to reveal the surprising truth about a private practice dietitian, I would say we are not the food police. And I know that food freedom practitioners and dietitians and health at every size are really helping with deconstructing those stereotypes. And there's a lot of information out there, and there's a lot of dietitians pushing back and really stating that we are not the food police and that we are sensitive to people's cultures and thoughts and feelings about food. And we are not there to criticize and judge you for the bites that you're putting in your mouth and the choices that you're making. Nutrition and food and culture are very, very deeply emotional and unique topics. And I think that when we can approach nutrition not from a judgmental perspective, but from empathy and understanding and use motivational interviewing, we will have better client outcomes, and we will also be able to create better relationships with our clients. I want to reveal the surprising truth, number 2, about private practice dietitians, and that is the freedom and flexibility that private practice dietitians have with their life. I'm talking Fridays off, vacations, early work days, and no restrictions or limited restrictions. Now, your business model matters, which is why I'm such a fan of creating online membership programs, courses, ebooks, and other offers that don't just require one-on-one. Even in a group practice, when you hire dietitians under you, which is still traditional, it's still harder to scale because you're managing all of those one-on-ones, whether it's you or another coach that's serving other clients. Now, I'm not saying that's a bad model. In fact, it can be a very lucrative and enjoyable model. But I am a huge fan of adding on programs and other ways that you can leverage income so that you can increase your reach and make more money and increase your profitability while giving you that flexibility. In fact, I'm one of the biggest fans of membership programs because they're going to give you that opportunity to create an accessible program where you can help more people and you can extend your body of work to more of members, meaning people who are going to pay you for that membership program. Now, I have another video on membership programs that I'll link here and at the end where you can learn more about what that means and how you can start one as a dietitian in private practice. I want to reveal the last surprising truth about private practice dietitians. That's the financial reward and the personal fulfillment. Now, I'm always asking my clients, what matters more, financial reward or personal fulfillment? And it seems that both matter a lot, but I found that our clients value personal fulfillment way above financial fulfillment, meaning that they would rather feel fulfilled with a flexible schedule, helping more people align with their nutrition philosophy than making, maximum profits. Do you agree? Comment below and let us know. Financial freedom for some of our clients means you're paying for your children to go to school. You're paying off your car, your student loans. I know I've done that, and we've had our clients do that as well. Being able to also pay for vacations, donate money, save for retirement, early retirement, retire your husband, employ your family to work in the business. These are all made possible by achieving financial freedom. And that number and that process can look unique to you. And private practice gives you the opportunity and ability to do that because you can really make a lot of money. And when you have a lot of money and you have that higher earning potential, you have a lot of options to help and give back to your communities. I am very proud to have helped several 6- and 7-figure dietitians here at Dietitian Boss, and our hope is to help even more over the next coming years.
Since working with you for the second time, I'd say my biggest improvement has been slowing down in the best way possible. It has helped me to see where there are gaps that I need to fill in order to work more effectively and efficiently in creating the best group program that I can for myself and for my clients. So I've really been working on perfecting my method. It's ever evolving, but always listening to the feedback from my clients and trying to make it the best so that they can have the best experience on their journey to food freedom. And so you've really helped me identify how I can do that, what processes I need in place in order to get appropriate feedback and be able to perfect my method so that way I can scale it and eventually turn it into a course.
If you're looking to become a private practice dietitian, I invite you to join the Academy. It is our membership library where you can learn how to start and grow your dietitian private practice by following our action-packed roadmap. Additionally, we do live teaching with Q&A, and you'll have access to a community of like-minded dietitians with a forum that we check during business days to support you. Now, I want you to watch this next video on screen. We'll see you next time.